Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
took
we're going.
Sheldon up here.
Sure.
And I didn't know there was mansions on Sheldon as well as back.
There's mansions all around.
And
Northville.
at 6 Mile too, like 6 Mile 2 to 7 Mile. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It's funny you asked that because my buddy texted me today. He just moved to Northville, and he says, is everybody around here rich, or are they just drowning in debt? And I said, it's probably just people drowning in debt.
You think?
Yeah.
I always
so,
wondered
man.
that.
I think it's I saw some stat on the news that 40% of people are $400 bill away from being broke, and that 25% of Americans don't have a savings.
25%.
Yes.
That's 25 out of 100.
Yeah.
No shit, Will.
No shit, Will.
If you think about that. Oh, you guys give me the trash headphones again. Thanks.
That was by
fucking
design
dick.
too.
Wait, are they? What's going on with? Are they clicking or?
Yeah, you broke
No.
them last time.
Does it really?
No, it's not that bad, but
Okay.
I'm
I
okay.
definitely made
I'm
sure
over
you
it.
got those.
This guy. That's okay. I show up fucking empty-handed, smoke all your weed,
It's okay.
I
just
brought
drink all your Topo Chico.
Speaking of
Speaking of which, they're
empty-handed-
cold.
You got a cold one?
Oh, go ahead.
Topo Chico.
Yeah.
Dude, you're
Go
so
ahead.
philanthropic, dog. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
It's all good.
Every
Just
time I
go
come
ahead.
here, like, just...
Who cares, man?
My buddy Jeff is just like that. You go to his house, his mom, and she'll go out and just buy shit. And she's like, eat whatever you want.
Yeah, but you have people over. You take care of stuff. Go get one, though, and bring me one.
You got it.
Cool. What's up, Chris? You want a Topo Chico?
No,
This
but
makes for
if-
great podcasting.
if
It
they,
doesn't matter.
Do you have just bottled water? Can I just regular?
I've got that
the
and San
spritzer?
Pellegrino.
Okay.
We're not
Yeah,
gonna
Pellegrino.
San Pellegrino for my man. This makes for the mounting bracket for the TRX. You didn't see the gym. It's not really a gym. It's more like a my dressing room with a bench in it.
Can I do a small Topo or do you want
Sure. Whatever you want. He said
Yes,
Pellegrino.
yes, please.
This podcast is brought to you by Topo Chico,
Topo Chico.
Agua de Mineral.
Did you? That's from Mexico?
Yeah.
Imported. Okay.
Yeah, it's cheap. I mean, it's like $1 a
Yeah.
bottle or $1.50 a bottle. It just tastes good and it's not pop. So.
Yeah. Not ananymore with the tariffs, boys.
Yeah, no kidding. That's
We're gonna
that shit's
tax
gonna be
that
like
Topo
the
Chico.
crack cocaine.
We're
There
gonna.
you go.
Thank you, Will. Thank you. We're gonna.
And you're right, man. This shit stays carbonated for days.
Would you wake,
dog.
open it up like 2 days later, and it's
Yeah,
still
it's
bubbly?
on my bedside.
Dude, it's got the biggest bubbles.
It's
shit's
tremendous.
awesome.
What is this, a liter? Yeah.
This is a 1.5. This is a 1.5.
Oh, should I have cracked this open with you guys?
Problem is you can't really drink this stuff because then if you eat ISIS food, you got them side burps. You got to
Got
blow out.
the garlic.
You got the garlic
Those
burps,
carpet
you gotta
bombers.
Blow to the side.
It's so true, though.
Fuck, man. What are you gonna do, man? You can't torture your goddamn.
You can.
You can. It's so worth it. It's so fucking worth it.
Tell me that food was not on point last week.
Oh, dude, it was tremendous. And usually, it's
It's
worse.
hit or miss. I don't know. That's the best it's been.
What'd you guys eat?
We ate sheesh and we played Catan, and Will learned to play Catan.
Kind of. I was
Matt was
nuked.
telling me.
Nuked.
But
It went pretty
I
well.
thought about that. I was taking a shit there. And I was like, I think I could if they.
You could definitely play. We
could
should
play it
We should
again.
teach Chris.
Chris, you wanna
Tasha.
play? Can you play 3-player?
No, yeah, of course. Yeah,
Dog. Chris will be an expert at it in fucking 2 hours.
Well, Chris
'Cause
got.
I went home and I
No,
studied.
Chris is probably going out for
Are
victim
you hunting
selection
tonight, Chris?
You out in the
I
prowl?
don't know. I don't know.
No.
We'll
You're
see.
gonna be hunting with us, hunting for your fucking soul after you smoke that tie stick, dog. That's fucking shit, dude.
No, not tonight. No death stick.
we could play Catan though.
Yeah, we can play.
It was
Catan.
good. Well,
It's
Tasha
fun.
picked up on it right away.
I know she does. She's always picking
smart.
up on that stuff. She's smarter than me. She's smarter than me. I'm smarter than her in the like current events and like history, and she's smarter at life skills. I want to say. You know what I'm saying?
That would 100%
survival
be
skills?
Rebecca and I.
Yeah. Not survival skills. I'm sure if you put her and I in the fucking desert, we would both be dead in 8.5 hours.
Oh,
But
I'd be drinking my own urine within the first 15 minutes.
I'd be like, it's too hot. It's too hot. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'm fucking from the desert.
True that.
My genetics.
We're about to
dog.
go see the family up at the sleeper cell.
Oh, dog. Next time I got that, I forgot what it's called. It's the red headdress they wear.
Oh,
The Arab men. And I have one. My
You get a
grandma gave
discount
me.
if you wear that.
I'll wear it next time.
All right, beautiful.
I'll wear it next time.
well, what I was gonna say earlier was, before we started casting, and then I lost my train of thought. I think taller people do better in heat compared to shorter people.
No shit.
Closer to the sun.
Think, because just think about in really super fucking cold weather. Like, think about Eskimos. All Eskimos are, like, shorter than me.
Yeah,
right?
they're tiny.
You don't see tall Eskimos.
Inuits.
But you do see tall fucking Congo people.
That's
and
true.
I think it's
That's
to do
true.
with, like, the surface area of the skin. And, like, the taller you are, the more...
Cooling?
Yes, the more, like, surface area there is to, like, sweat out. And
Interesting.
I don't know if I'm just making that up, but...
I don't know. Makes sense.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then, yeah.
I can see that. I also could see the sweating because Mr. Briegel and I spoke about, I think I told you this last week, Matt, why it's easy for some certain people to sweat, especially Briegel and I and you, Matt.
And Louis.
I feel like I sweat way more than Louis does.
I feel like
he dripped on my mouth a few times Wednesday.
you dripped in my eyeballs before.
Yeah.
But I drip in his face all the time. So
Dude, I drip
he
on
and I,
everybody. Poor Jacob. Everybody.
Dude, your drip game.
you've never dripped.
hard.
You've never dripped on me. Drip game, drip, drip. What up?
Drip.
Drip, drip.
So what did Briegel say that?
Oh, I'm sorry. That just because he and I mean, he's jacked. I'm huge. I'm a bigger guy. You're a bigger guy. That
Yes.
just think of our
You
bodies.
just run
as
hot.
engines. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you have an engine that takes a lot of gas, it's a diesel engine. It's got a lot of exhaust right when you fucking start pumping it. It knows it has to, because we train so much that your body's like, okay,
Time
I
to
know
sweat.
exactly what's going on. Let's cool down before the shit gets intense, and then we just start pouring.
That's true. I'll be sweating after flow roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Once I start braking, then it's like,
Yeah.
where I get a hard roll where I'm like straining, then it starts leaking.
I'll drink 2 of these in a class.
Yeah, I see both you and Rebecca drinking that. What is it?
Just those noon tablets, those electrolytes, or just Crystal Light and pink salt. Pink salt and everything. So much pink salt. I feel so
Himalayan.
much better.
Yeah, your salt story blew me away.
I feel so much better.
Salt everything now.
I probably take 2 or 3 teaspoons a day now. I take quarter teaspoons and I drink like 7 or 8 of these.
What were you saying, Chris?
Oh, Matt was showing me that container of pink salt, and you said this is 2 weeks.
3 weeks, 2 weeks.
The
Yeah.
container was almost like halfway gone.
I feel so
in
much
2
better.
weeks.
You gotta think I
googly.
sweat like crazy. I don't eat carbs. I don't hold on to salt. I drink caffeine. Otherwise I cramp and I have headaches and I feel crazy. I was like having like racing heart almost. So I quit drinking pop. That's helped.
Diet pop or all pop?
I never drink regular pop. I just drink diet pop, but I drink too much. I drink like 1 a day now.
It's got that aspartame.
Yeah. That's
So
what I was
good,
saying.
though.
It's fucking up his microbiome.
Of course. I gotta have something bad.
I know you're right. Sometimes I think this vitiglio is a part of my gut biome, but I'm like, God, it's only gotten worse and I've gotten healthier.
Wait, what is that?
So your skin doesn't make pigment anymore.
It's like Michael Jackson has it.
Michael Jackson, the guy from Fox 2 has it. My dad has it. I have it under my beard. You can't see it because I'm
It's genetic.
yeah. So it's genetic, and it's gotten worse just in the past 2 years. Like, and in the past 4 years, I've gotten much healthier than I ever have
Those
been.
short ass telomeres. I'm just kidding.
Probably, dude.
No.
You know, something's gonna get us.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. We're gonna be harvested by aliens anyway. We're gonna be launched back into fucking
The Kepler belt.
I'm so scared.
yeah.
I
Are
believe.
you scared?
No.
I'm scared.
I
I'm
want to
not
watch
scared.
that movie. I want to watch the movie.
The doc?
What's the movie called?
Area 51, Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar, Area 51, and UFO spaceships or something like that. It's a doc on Netflix.
Okay.
It's pretty much the same as the podcast, so you're not missing much.
And then I watched a bunch of stuff on YouTube, and then I was working on Sunday morning, and I threw History Channel on, and Ancient Aliens had him. You know,
Really?
that show's half bullshit, but it was interesting. It was everything about the
I love
element.
Ancient Aliens, dog.
Dude,
I'm telling you, it's a combination of either Graham Hancock's theory that there was advanced civilizations, or aliens came down and were aided in those advanced civilizations.
I don't know.
I
But
don't know. The what's puzzling to me is the Roman cuts. That always resonated with me. That they were able to make precise cuts for building cement blocks and shit.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
with no
Yeah.
power tools. I'm like, what? How are you cutting cement precisely
Yeah.
without power tools?
Yeah.
What? How are you building
Jeez.
aqueducts? How are you building entire cities around the entire world
Yeah.
with no fucking power tools?
Yeah.
That's pretty sad because I can't even install my TRX system.
Yeah, brackets on the stove. It's gonna sit there.
Dude, shut up, Will. No, I've got someone coming to do it.
You, dog. Who?
My brother-in-law.
You should, dude. You should.
I'll
just
buy him
ask
a
someone
bottle
at
of scotch.
Kaizen, dude.
Who at Kaizen?
Dude, you can find it. You just ask around. That one kid that used to train there, Rob or something. He's who installed the dryers.
Okay.
There's a lot of guys over there. Can
I just
come
need to
in
get
and
that room
install it.
cleared out. But anyways, back to aliens.
Yeah.
Totally.
But aliens.
But no, I listened to that,
It was
and it's just shocking because a lot of the stuff he said was true.
Lazar.
Yeah.
You know that's my middle name, by the way.
Chris Lazar.
Yeah.
You're lying.
No. I'll show you my license.
I
Well, it's
believe
in
you.
my car.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Just as a side note. So you guys,
We're sidebarring all over. It's all good.
That's okay. But anyway, so what do you think? What are your thoughts on him? So you think he's 100% honest, even with the prostitution ring?
I didn't see the prostitution ring part.
shit.
He's convicted felony for aiding and abetting a prostitution ring. Pandering.
Wow.
What's the definition
Pandering
of
means
pandering?
Soliciting.
Yeah, I think so.
So he just
was like
tried to
calling
get.
his
Yeah, he was
prosty
just calling
friends.
prostitutes.
Like, hey,
so
I
that
got a
doesn't mean
business.
that means he was a customer, not like an organizer.
Right, and that has nothing to
It
do
has
with
nothing to do with him, and
his credibility.
no, absolutely not.
What really concerns me is how can that many people keep
A
that
secret?
big of a secret?
I don't know.
How?
Dude,
That's
people,
a huge-
people get brainwashed. People get. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
and did
true.
you see how he
Yeah.
was saying that they brief you and they throw in some false.
To see if you're talking crazy.
Yes.
Yep. I thought that was interesting. Chris, you need to listen to this.
I can't. I downloaded it, and I can't wait to listen to it. Can't wait. I got to get through the previous episode.
Yeah, I still have to get through Duncan too.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
man.
I haven't listened to Miss Pat yet.
Miss Pat's off the hook.
Is she?
Miss Pat, I was crying. I was laughing so hard.
No
She's just foul. Did you listen to Miss Pat?
No, I haven't.
What a story. That's definitely worth a listen.
The Charlemagne one's got me rolling. Charlemagne.
the God. I don't
God.
understand that.
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was till I researched it.
Oh, really?
I never watched The Breakfast Club.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Did you know who that was, Matt?
I knew who he was. I wouldn't have been able to pick him out in a picture.
He looks like he had like professional eyebrow and
Yeah.
he looks like he's wearing makeup.
His head's all shiny, too, and
Like Steve Harvey.
bald-ass head.
Like Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I only watched the ending of that one where he was talking about how the Kardashians had influence on Trump because they're both celebrities.
That's a good point.
And that's it. Yeah.
She
that
knows
is a
how to
good
talk
point.
to him.
Yeah.
Mm.
And how much, charity work they've done or what, using their status for good
Yeah.
rather than
It's
bad.
true.
Yeah.
Anyway, we keep getting deterred off aliens. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Aliens.
But anyway,
We can
Bob
jump
Lazar.
around.
Bob Lazar, you think he's credible and that this shit's happening at Area 51 and we've known about aliens for at least 100 years?
Sure.
Yes. I think so.
Why not? It's fun to think that.
It is, dude. But why would they have our exact anatomy a bit smaller? Why do they need seats if they have reactors that produce gravity? Like, oof, my back hurts. Better sit down while I go on this interdimensional journey to Earth.
Who knows?
I
don't
just
know.
question. I'm like, how? I have so many questions.
It's
3-foot little guys.
what about that?
have
They
our-
just dropped off humans to terraform. I was
think?
like, that's upsetting when I heard that.
Who said that?
Bob Lazar on the podcast
think,
was like,
dude?
yeah, what if they're just put humans down to terraform? It's like,
It
oh,
coulda
that's
happened.
scary.
Bro, they could have been around for
And it's
millennia.
not a simulation, and it's just aliens dropping us off. And they can warp time, so what seems like millions of years to us is like a second to them. So we come down here, develop everything. It's interesting. I don't know.
It is. Like, can they see into the future? We don't even know what we think we know what a future is, but time doesn't exist really. Just as there's tomorrow will happen.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
Did you
There's no
guys
such thing as time.
did you guys watch that Annie Jacobson episode on Rogan? She authored.
Oh, the one about Skunk Works and the reporter
Yeah,
was talking about Area 51 and CIA
Operation
and FBI.
Paperclip.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
And she was saying, I think about the Roswell thing in particular, it was something actually did crash, and there was somebody inside of it, but it was like a Russian thing that Russia sent over here to like fuck with us. And inside of it was a 3-foot human, but it was it was like a human being that was experimented on and like surgically manipulated to look like an alien, and it was just like Stalin just messing with us.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm paraphrasing.
So
there,
they say.
Yeah.
How did I miss
Yeah.
that?
And she won't reveal her source though on who told her that.
Her imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's also like, I mean, we could just be in bed with Russia, and we'll say we did it so we can fuel the hate between us, so we can continue. Whatever.
We're gonna be in a war with Iran.
See
Dude,
that bubbling?
I don't think that
Something's
is,
bubbling.
I think it's all fucking bullshit.
I hope not.
I think it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't think there's tankers being blown up, and I don't think drones are being shut down. I think they're looking
No.
for an excuse to have a war.
Yeah.
Like 9/11?
Yep.
Whoa.
No, 9/11 is not.
Just kidding.
I'll go down that road.
Too soon.
We can go
I'll
down
go
that
down.
road. We can go down the thermite
Okay.
burns on the pillars.
Do you guys remember that movie?
Oh,
Loose change.
that's loose change, baby.
Oh, look into it.
Look into World T7, dog.
Oh my god.
Look into the brother that they killed right after he came out. I was like, man, they were exploding in there. They're like, oh, shut this guy up. Oh, shut Bob Lazar up, but now we can't kill him because he's in the public spotlight.
I know.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna
He's
know
been on
something.
Rogan.
Yeah.
Yep. But I don't know, man. Some people get real upset when you bring that up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
9/11, loose change.
I'll go down that road, man.
What are your thoughts on it? Do you think it
I mean,
was?
there's a lot.
There's a lot, dude.
There's a lot. You know, I think a lot of those theories are interesting, but no, I mean,
There's also a thought that.
ultimately,
Go ahead.
I think what happened is what happened. I don't know if there was anything extracurricular about it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
But
of
I don't know.
coincidences.
I don't know. There are.
Well,
there are.
Some
coincidences.
interesting.
Yeah.
You hear stuff and you're just
Yeah.
like, what is even real?
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
You know,
That's why Eddie
What the
Bravo's so
hell is
jaded,
even-
dude.
I know. He's so jaded. He's so smart at jiu-jitsu. He's so dumb at everything else.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
It's funny as Rogan tells him to stop questioning things, and Rogan had a show called Rogan Questions Everything.
Where he found out everything's bullshit.
Yeah, he's like, oh, God.
Going looking for
The
Bigfoot.
Yeah, yeah.
Smoking some good weed when you're looking for Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah, dog. You're getting real fucked up on the shrooms with the Bigfoot.
Fuck that.
That could be back in the day, I'm sure. Man, you see that giant?
Who
Yeah,
is
I
that
did.
giant? 7'2" from
Giant
Brazil.
Silva.
Giant Silva.
430. This
430.
guy's 430 pounds.
What year is this? It'll say the
7'2".
year.
Look
Dude, that guy.
Oh
Good
my god.
at this guy.
His fists look like loaves of bread.
That guy's 6'4".
So you know he's got no
still
game.
Big too.
He's already tired.
That guy's 6'4".
Yeah, yeah.
Is that Heath Herring? Or what's his name?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
2003.
This old school.
Oh.
Dude, he just
Ooh,
gives
he
him the
clipped him,
hammer
right?
fist. Hammer fist.
This guy can't move that well. Oh,
10
man.
minute, 5 minute, 5 minute rounds.
What is it?
3 rounds. 10 minutes, then 5, then
Oh
5.
my god. Jeez.
Dude, look at
A
those big
10-minute
loopy,
round.
sloppy punches.
Yeah. God, look at that.
I love how I'm
hair.
critiquing it and I couldn't do shit.
I know, right?
Ooh.
He's stung him with
Inside.
that leg kick. Dang. If I was this big guy, I'd probably go for
Ooh.
a takedown.
He knows.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Just take his mouth guard out?
I like those
Oh, no.
socks.
I like those socks too. They're compression socks. They're white.
He's got the diabetic socks on.
He does.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got those fucking Wilford Brimley beat his socks.
What is that?
The fucking Wilford Brimley.
I don't know.
You know, the guy from the commercial. Check your blood sugar and check it often. Come on.
I thought that was Cedric.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Cedric
No, I
the
know what you're
Entertainer was doing some.
Dude, Cedric just looks like he has diabetes. You know he does.
My dad's got diabetes.
type 2 or type
I
1?
know.
Type
you're
2.
saying-
Oh,
My
that's right.
grandma
He said he
does too
doesn't.
now.
It's,
Yeah.
Man,
you can manage that shit easily with food and diet, I think.
I agree. I go over there and my dad's got sweets lying around, carbs and bread. I'm like, shit, that's why your sugar's so high.
Damn. Yeah, that's
So you should
that
take
shit
insulin?
scares me, man.
Does he have to take insulin or metformin?
Novolog.
Novolog.
I think he was on metformin for a while,
That
but
shit'll make you throw mud.
yeah.
Oh,
I never asked him about
that
his
stuff's
bowel
great for
habits.
anti-aging and like weight loss. Really low dose, but the side effects are not good.
No shit.
Yeah, you have constant diarrhea.
you
But for
guys-
anti-aging and weight loss, it's amazing. Controls your insulin. You can't get fat.
Do you guys
Insulin doesn't spike, no fat.
Do you guys know there's some foods out there that are researched like imitate insulin? They say like cinnamon.
Cinnamon, berberine.
I haven't heard of berberine.
I take that.
Green tea too. They say kind of acts like like an insulin too, like the compounds in green
Well, cinnamon
tea.
for sure.
Yeah,
They
cinnamon.
say if you're like
yeah,
feeling like you have high blood sugar, take 2.
yeah. Dude,
So
that
it-
shit
it's
concerns me.
what does?
Just diabetes. I get scared about that shit
That's why I don't.
because it's so much like it's risen over the years.
Well, yeah, it's
Like,
'cause
just
our food's-
our food's
skyrocketed.
terrible.
Yeah.
It's food we're
Yeah.
packing in.
None of the food that people eat is natural. Nowhere in nature is fat and carbs put together except in breast milk. No, nothing else except breast milk. And then everything in
Wow.
the fucking store is fat and carbs. It's delicious with salt and sugar. Oh my god! Of course you can't stop eating it. It's terrible.
I
People
wonder
just
where.
ate normal food. But what? Name a food in nature that's got carbs and fat together. Because there's none. I've researched it. I heard it and I was like, that's bullshit. And I researched it. There's none.
There's
Well,
no
like-
food in
like
nature.
nuts and seeds.
Yeah, but like at those levels.
Oh,
breast
there's hardly
milk's
any
about it.
carbs
Yeah.
and nuts, right? It's all
No.
fats.
Yeah, not
Peanuts a little bit, but it's
Yeah.
like sugar like
Peanuts
that would
is
be
a
breast milk.
legume,
Yeah.
yes, yeah. I forgot about
but an
that.
Oreo cookie, you ain't finding that shit in the wild.
No.
No.
Could you imagine if there was an Oreo tree?
Yeah.
Found that shit.
You know, I looked at. Tasha has a pack of s'mores Oreos, and it's like
Poison.
130 calories for one cookie.
Like 22 grams of sugar.
Yes,
Yeah.
I looked at them. Oh my god,
And you know if you're eating those, you're not having one.
bro!
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah.
eat a sleeve of that
Yeah.
Oh.
easily.
Double
dog.
stuffed? You sit down to watch a movie, I'd work through three
Yeah.
quarters of that and be drooling on myself.
Dude.
Dude.
I started taking fasting. Sometimes I go to my dad's, and I do a fasted sugar, and I'm hovering around the, 80s,
70s,
90s,
70, 80s good.
70s is like astounding. That's perfect.
Mhm.
Fasted.
Sure.
Like they say 90 to 100 is normal.
And then like 110 to 130 after you eat. Well, you eat different than I do.
Yeah.
After you eat, oh dude, mine's probably like three bills after I eat. Some of my cheat meals, like tonight.
But we're not going to, what are you going to cheat really? It's not that bad
The
to
Brought
rice.
cake. I brought cake.
Oh, he did bring the cake.
I saw that. I saw some rolls in
Yeah.
there,
He
dog.
rolled
Yep.
through there. Came with 2 on the arm.
Oh
Took
yeah.
them right from the bakery.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So, is there anything special about these cakes? Just
They are.
FR-double-E.
What's
They
that?
were free.
oh,
Thanks,
I had
Dad.
to think about that. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, free.
They were. They're gluten free.
Okay.
Gluten free. I'm trying to think. I think the one is dairy free. The 7-layer tort, which I brought for Rebecca.
She'll enjoy that.
Yeah.
She's working 16 hours today.
That's
Damn.
brutal, man. 16-hour shifts are insane.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
I did those at the hospital towards the end.
Oh.
You just don't even feel like. It's
Yeah.
just so weird.
I
Yeah.
just worry about her driving home, man. Like 11
Oh,
o'clock.
yeah.
But she's smart. She'll eat and then she'll go walk fast for 10 minutes.
Yeah, just to get.
Yeah, so she doesn't get like blasted from the meal.
Mm-hmm.
And then she takes walks, tries to drink water, not too much caffeine. It's just tough, I think. I mean, she was up at 6:15 or no, at 5:15.
Is she off tomorrow?
Yeah. And Sunday. But that's at OT.
Yeah,
What are you going to do?
that's time and a half, dog. Can't go wrong with that.
Hell yeah.
And when I used to work 16s, I worked 3 a week.
Oh.
Dude, why would
4
you do
days
that
off.
to yourself? Would you just work? Oh, you'd have 4 days off?
No, I do a Monday, Wednesday, Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's, 42 hours?
Tasha always had the same schedule.
Well, when we worked at the hospital, she was doing 3P to 3A.
Oh.
That was brutal. That's when we first kind of met, and I was staying at her house. And I'd be sleeping. She'd just come wake me up just by coming into bed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sucks, man. I was kind of concerned with her, like, walking in the home in Grosse Pointe at 3 a.m. Driving.
Fucking freak me out.
Driving home at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Leaving the hospital in 9 in Greenfield at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
She had security take her to her car, though. Most of the times at hospitals, they'll do that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in that area. But you know what, though? When I worked afternoon shift, that was my favorite shift. 3 to 12.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. The only thing I didn't like about it is the absence of a social life.
Speaking of work, Chris don't have a job no more.
Chris.
After next week.
Unemployed, dog.
Yeah. 2
On
weeks.
his way to bigger and better things.
You can go in there and slam the fucking keyboard across.
Motherfucking computer school, dog.
Do it like Office Space, bring like the copy machine and like a fucking
Playing
abandoned
Scarface
field.
really loud.
Matt's
Yeah.
fucking holding you back.
I like
the
that.
shit out of it. So are you nervous, man? Or are you feeling good about it?
Yeah, I'm nervous a little bit because there's still a part of me that's like, wow, am I really like
You are.
really doing this?
Fuck yeah, you are.
Now's the
Yeah.
time, brother.
You're a savage of death. You're going to go in there, you're going to slay it, and you're going to get a better job.
That's the goal.
That's the
Let us
goal.
know who you
That's the
are.
goal.
That's the one thing that's going to happen. That's
Yeah.
exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You don't have to get a fucking 4-year degree to do it.
So what's the
I know.
schedule like?
Schedule will be, it starts July 15th. Schedule will be Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 class.
Homework?
I think they said that there will be some homework sometimes. So I'm hoping though that I'll still have time to like come to jiu-jitsu a few times during the week. And then of course the weekends,
Yeah, and how many weeks you said?
12 weeks.
Damn.
What was the interview process like?
Interview was it was short. It was smooth. They just kind of asked me the same type of questions that were on the application. So like, what's your background? Like, how did you hear about us? Like, why do you want to do this? What are you trying to get? What do you want to get out of this?
Mm-hmm.
And it was really short and sweet.
You're like, all right, man, you're in. Was you that day?
The next day.
So
Yeah,
do
next
you
day.
sit in the same classroom all day?
I think so. Yeah, that'll be kind of tough.
I'm sure it's at a lab, though, computer lab.
Yeah, no, it's in like just a regular classroom, like tables, chairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where at?
It's called
Grand Trunk?
Yeah, Grand Circus.
Grand Circus.
Right in, like right next to Comerica Park. Actually, it's like you look out the window. Comerica Park's like right there, very close by there.
Okay.
Woodward and whatever that street is. I forget that street's name, but yeah, very close to Comerica Park.
Damn, Chris, that's a
Yeah.
lot of sitting. And
I know.
A lot of learning.
I know.
12
And I'm
weeks.
sure it's not sugar coated. I'm sure they give it to you at
they-
like an advanced level.
Yeah, they
You
won't.
better take your alpha brain, jerk off before class. Get that mind right, son.
They won't fuck around, man.
Polish that helmet. It's Monday at 8 a.m.
They're not gonna fuck around, man.
Certainly. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not cheap either. So
No,
good for you,
No,
man. I'm
no.
proud of you.
thank you.
That's I don't think at your age I would have done that. I think I would have been too scared.
Yeah.
I mean, I had different circumstances, but I think I would have been too scared. What about you?
Oh, hell no.
It's
I would have never done that.
good, man.
It's too risky.
It's
I don't
risky, it's
taking
scary,
risks,
but-
dog. But that's how you get ahead in life, dog.
Worst
Risk it.
case,
Columbus-
you sleep under that bench at Kaizen.
Yeah.
I just hide you away in there. You'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Columbus.
Yeah. Columbus took a risk.
Hey,
Like,
take a
you
chance.
always-
Columbus did.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this place.
Dude,
Full of savages.
I really do appreciate the support that you guys have extended for that. Yeah. 100%.
We're all friends.
problem,
That's
man.
what we
Yeah.
do. If you were slipping, I'd let you know. So, but no,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how it's structured? Are
Not-
they going to basically start as though you know nothing, or they're going to expect you to have pretty basic understanding?
They're gonna expect a basic understanding because we already did this like take home portion.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I believe actually the first day of class, they're going to give us a quiz on it. So just to
Of
make
course.
sure you knew.
So-
So I'm going to have to go back
Damn,
soon
Chris.
and re-review what we just learned.
Now, do you have the option? Is it a pay-as-you-go kind of thing, or have you already paid and you're like, all right, man?
Oh, no, he's
I-
paying for the year up front.
Yeah. That's how I put my deposit down. Tuition is due by July 8th, and I probably will just put it all down. Because if I do you can finance it, but then, I mean, that's student loans, basically, and I don't want to go down that
Dude.
route again.
You don't want student loans.
Yeah.
I don't. That's why I'm trying to get Tasha. She's going to have them.
Why?
When she goes back to grad school.
Damn.
Yeah, I know, dog.
For
Uncle Will's just burning cash
for
over
masters?
Plymouth.
Burning my asshole, too. Yeah, or master's in research coordination or some shit
Okay.
like that. I'm
Nice.
like, I just don't know. I'm like, well, what can you do with that degree? Well, I can be a manager.
Do you know what'd
Okay,
be a good
well,
job?
where
Go
can
back
you
to
be?
school and be a welder and go make 120K. Or go be a truck driver and make 120K. There's so
Do
many.
they make a lot of money?
Dude, they make so much.
Yeah.
Our job at my company, they start you at like 90. And a
What?
22
Yeah.
cents per case bonus. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Now,
If I did it all
Yeah, but
over, I'd
that's
just be a truck.
slave labor, dog.
No, man, I don't know. These guys, they have it pretty good. They're done by like 2 o'clock. They start early.
I heard them Bud drivers. the
No.
beer
That's
drivers.
different. Those guys own those routes, and that is
Yeah.
not fun. Those guys who drive those Frito-Lay trucks, Chris knows.
Yeah.
That's what Chris used to do. That's
Yeah.
not fun.
No.
No, I'm talking about getting there, saying these are your 20 cases, reel them off, and they sign for them, and you get back in the truck.
Really?
Yeah, they pay really well.
I've seen those trucks.
You have to have your CDL.
Yes,
Probably,
sir. And you have to
right?
go to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have to go to like semi-school, learn to
Yeah.
shift that bad lad. I'd be fucking
Those
rowing
are-
gears
those
on
are
my
manuals?
second day.
Drive
Oh,
the-
yeah, man. I'd be rowing gears on my second day. Doot.
Oh, no way,
Oh,
dude.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Rowing
you
gears.
better watch out, man.
Why are so many those big trucks manuals?
Because you have to have like 30 plus gears because it's so heavy, the loads, to get momentum. When you go through an intersection, they shift like 4 or 5 times through an
I
intersection.
hear that. It's like,
The gears are really short, and then they've got a 2-speed transaxle they flip. I had to drive with a driver, and he was letting me like fuck around in there.
no kidding.
Yeah.
So how does it work? You get in there. What do you mean the transaction?
Watch a YouTube video, how to drive a 18-wheeler. How to
No
shift.
kidding.
Yeah, there's tons of it's fun if you watch. I've watched.
And then people go crazy when they take off so slow, and people are like, get the fuck out of the way. And the trucker's like,
But
what do you
they
want me
could
to do,
They
man?
could have like, 30, 40,000 pounds. Sometimes more.
That's a good impression.
There you go. ASMR. So, Chris, computer school. So, what's the goal after you're done? Are you just going to start looking looking online or what?
Yes. Yeah. Actually, in the curriculum, after week 5, they require you to apply for 8 jobs a week, starting at week 5 of school.
Wow.
So I'm gonna,
Holy
yep.
shit, like as a computer programmer.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is it
Yeah. So
Whoa.
I'll be applying like a shitload.
Now, what are your
Probably.
thoughts on if you get a job out of state? Would you be okay with that?
I'd rather stay in Michigan.
there's
I
plenty
really
of work,
would.
I think, right?
There is. I've looked at the job boards already, and there are a lot of opportunities still in Michigan.
Do those jobs have a decent starting pay at the level you come in, more than you're at now?
The job listings that I looked at it didn't list a salary.
Okay.
I'm guess they just have to.
They would be more.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably the amount of companies I see
Everybody
working in
has,
the
like-
insurance game. There's always an IT department.
Yeah.
Would
And-
you want to be a programmer or like work in IT?
Honestly, I would like to maybe start off like that, start off coding, but then transition to more like a sales role. Like you're selling software and stuff like that.
That's big.
So you're gonna have enough
money.
understanding
Yeah.
of it. That's what Jerry sells, like pacemaking software. Or
Yeah.
machines.
Yeah. Yeah.
My ex-wife's
Yeah.
father-in-law sold for Hewlett Packard and made like $600,000 a year.
It's like
Huge money
wow.
in sales.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So you be selling software to companies like
dude,
this
yeah.
is the shit, dog.
See,
Where you need to be.
yeah, that's what I would want to like slide over into, more so of that.
Shit, I should go to
Yeah.
computer school and sell software.
Yeah, dog.
Hell yeah, you'd be.
Dude, I
you're
would
a
never
natural born
go back,
salesman.
dude.
I'm so dumb. I would never learn computer school. I'd be playing Minesweeper,
No, you
looking
can't.
at dig.com.
No,
Yeah,
you guys could do it.
I don't have the patience. My cousin has
Will
showed
can't
me.
play Catan. Will's not going to computer school.
Bro, I can't even fucking. I can do basic shit, man. I have no spatial reasoning.
I'll tell you what, you spatial reasoned the shit out of me when we rolled last time.
Yeah.
That's physical.
Oh, dude, it's so physical.
I have a decent brain body connection, which is
Yeah.
decent.
That's important.
I say decent, yes,
Yeah.
but my balance is not that well. It should be a lot better for me being an ex-offensive lineman. If I could go back with all the shit I know now, man,
I know.
man,
I'd be a machine right
a
now.
machine, dude. I'd be like Wim Hof, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Fucking taking a dip in frozen Lake Michigan. I'd be like meditating every day. I'd
Climbing
be
Mount
ripped.
Everest in your underwear.
Everest in the undies. I don't understand how he does that.
Dude, he just breathes a lot.
Yeah. I tried going up every day when I go into work. I take the stairs up. I
Good
work
for
on
you.
I work on the 7th floor, and I've tried going up the stairs only breathing
Through your nose.
through my nose, and it's hard.
Is it?
I barely make it.
That's
Like,
what that
I'm-
bro science guy that Rogan just had on was saying. Only through your nose. And
That's
Rogan
so
was
true.
Like,
I've always heard that from runners.
yeah, I
Something
can't.
about nitrogen in your blood or something. I don't really know, but I know that when I was running, and if I could breathe through my nose and I could look at my heart monitor, if I could get comfortable, my heart rate would come down.
You talking in through the nose and out through the mouth,
In
or
through the
constant nose?
Constant nose.
Yeah,
I'll be
that's-
blowing snot
yeah.
everywhere
Yeah.
for the
What
first
if you
mile.
have congestion or deviated
Gotta let that
septum?
shit fly.
I'm like, can't breathe.
Yeah.
But
That's how I
people
feel
tape
going
their
up the
mouth shut
steps.
to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. I've
Yeah.
heard that.
Sleep better.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I would suffocate because I
I-
wake up in the
dude,
morning. I'm like, can't breathe. Everything's
Yeah.
congested.
My sleep study said I have sleep apnea. 3 an hour.
Oh, did we talk about that?
No, we didn't talk about it.
Shit, dog. Tell me
Yeah.
how it went. Let's see the headband.
I'll get the report.
Check the report
I'm
on
serious.
that.
It
Yeah,
said
dog.
but what concerned me was I know I had some caffeine because it said my heart rate when I was sleeping was 59.
That's low.
My Fitbit would be like 42
Hmm.
at night. So I don't know. That was weird. But it said I had 3 apneas an hour and I snored like 15% of the time. So it's not. He was like, it's not a big deal. He's like, but you probably want to go to your doctor and maybe I'll make you a mouthpiece.
You want a mouthpiece?
Well, I also think Rebecca's found that if she adjusts the bed up when I'm snoring on my side, I stop snoring, even just a few degrees.
Are you just a freight train dog? You sawing logs in there?
No, it's not that bad.
No?
She's recorded me. I mean, it's not terrible.
Oh, dude, my cousin's the fucking worst. He does that where
Your
he's
cousin a gorilla.
no, she's probably a little bit thinner than she's like your height.
Will just referred to me as fat. I can read
Little bit
between the
thinner.
lines, cocksucker.
No, dog, you know what I'm saying. But he's like horrible, dude. He'll do this like it'll be so loud and then it'll be dead silent.
And then he has gasping. Yeah, he's gonna die. That will kill you. That will fucking age you and kill you.
Yeah, he's got dark fucking circles under his eyes
Dude,
all
he
the
probably
time.
falls, has micro sleeps when he drives. He probably eats constantly because he's so tired his body looks for energy. And then you get fatter, and then you snore worse, and apnea worse, and then you eat more, and it's just a cycle. It's terrible.
That's scary, man.
That's why I got to get lean and mean.
I guess I breathe heavy. That's what Tasha said. She's like, sometimes you breathe heavy. Sometimes I wake myself up though.
Oh shit.
What the fuck was that?
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
apnea.
Dying in my sleep?
Yeah, so you're not breathing in your sleep. If you wake up gasping,
No,
Or
not
you snore
gasping.
waking up?
I'll
Yeah.
wake up. Oh, my snoring will wake me up. I'll be like on my back. It's when I'm on my back and my head's back. Some shit like that.
Chris sleeps inverted. It's better for his
Like a
back.
fucking bat.
On his teeter hang-ups like a bat because it helps the blood flow.
You are fucking Christian Bale from American Psycho, dog. That's so funny.
Let's see Paul Allen. I love that scene so
fuck.
much.
We gotta watch that.
Yeah,
we
we
gotta
should.
watch the movie and do a podcast.
Yes, dude. It's one of my favorite movies.
What did he call him in that scene?
Don't just stare at it. Eat it. That's fucking craziest movie.
Don't just stare at it. Eat it. Dude, that scene is the best.
God.
When he's
Yeah.
flexing.
Oh yeah.
The-
God.
Yep.
Halberstram, how the hell are you? Sees Paul's confused me with his dickhead, Halberstram. Although I have a slightly better haircut.
You sound just like him, dude.
Really?
Yes.
Is that how you are when you're out on
Yeah.
the prowl?
How's Julia? Julia, she's a good girl. I'm pretty lucky. Paul, squash later. No can do. Do you know that dancing? No
Yeah.
can do. I got Darcy at 6.
Darcy,
Darcy.
at 6.
Darcy, how to swing that?
Do you know all those restaurants in that movie were real restaurants in the
Really?
80s? Yeah. All the
No
restaurants
kidding.
they refer to getting tables that are all restaurants that were huge in the 80s, like the early 80s.
Wow.
Yeah, I read the article
Man,
on
what
that.
a
That's a
time.
great movie.
What a time to be alive. The 80s New York, Manhattan.
Ooh.
Just fucking pilled out, coked up. For sex parties, orgies.
Dude, that's what Michael Lewis, the guy who wrote The Big Short, that's what he talks about because he was a trader during that time, and he says, yeah, they were just making money hand over
Oh,
fist,
God,
like no
yes.
regulations at all, and
Well, shit, look at
Yeah.
2007 or whatever. There was no regulations.
yeah,
Dude, have you seen that The Big Short movie?
yeah,
Yeah, and then like, have you
That
seen the
was good.
documentary? It's unbelievable. People would have like 20 houses in their name,
What?
paying like $50 in interest, and then the loan would modify and go from $200 for this house that's $400,000 to $2,800.
That was the bubble collapse.
That was the bubble, man. And
So
then
they
the
sold
banks,
subprime loans.
the banks sold subprime loans, and then fucking bet that they would fail. They shorted them.
yeah.
It's I
What do
can't
you
even.
mean?
Dude, people didn't even go to jail. They still got their bonuses. They knew that people were not going to be able to pay when they adjusted. So they bet against the stock, basically like traded the stock at a short, thinking that it was going to tank, and it did. Or the bonds were, right?
So they got rid of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like insider trading.
Yeah.
Like, this shit's going to flop.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
But they knew they packaged these knowing that they like 60 to 80% would fail.
I wonder why. What was the angle?
Sell garbage, free credit. It was a bad time.
Yeah, and the ratings agencies though,
Fannie, Freddie?
they rated the stuff they were selling like A++. Like, oh, these are
yeah,
good.
Great bond. Yeah.
What is Fannie and Freddie Mae?
Rating agencies.
Yeah,
What do they rate?
Bonds, stock, securities.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah,
We need to get a financial expert on.
dude, get my dad.
He knows a lot about that.
Yeah, before the bakery, he was a financial advisor.
What?
Yeah,
Now he's slanging fucking desserts.
yeah. Oh, but he still trades.
Day trades?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What, on like E-Trade or some shit?
Yeah, we use
I'm just fucking
the
blowing it out over
we,
Tremendous. To wait till we get that garlic dip. You guys are gonna die the death. Drink that coffee.
Sorry, man. I'm just fucking blasting
Dude,
a hole through
we're
your chair
such,
right here.
Chris, we're sorry we're your degenerate friends.
No, what are you talking about?
We're
I
fucking
love you
losers,
guys.
dude.
I
Will
look
and
up,
I are like
look
your
up
bad
to you
friends.
guys, man.
You guys are degenerate
Don't look
friends.
up to us, man.
No, you guys are like my big brothers.
Smoke this pipe, dog.
We're terrible.
Well,
like, no.
okay.
Eat this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to fucking eat garlic paste and smoke a doobie? You're like, no. You just shove garlic down your throat.
Oh my god, I'm throwing down on the garlic.
The death stick.
Order some extra, dog.
Oh yeah,
I'm all about that baba ganoush.
get the baba ganoush.
Are you a
We're
baba
about to-
fan?
Yeah, I
we're
like
about
the
to do
baba
You like
ganoush.
the
Are we-
eggplant?
Yes.
You like
Are we
the
gonna eat
eggplant?
there?
Oh,
Are we gonna go there?
Let's go there, dog.
and get the service?
I think so.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
always
We should
down.
go there
down.
because that bread
I'm
comes
down.
hot.
It does
Yeah.
come hot, and they get the salsa with the bread, dog.
Ooh, no bread for me, but I'll eat the salsa. I want some of those extra pickles.
Yeah, I'm eating the fucking.
What are you,
Come on,
fucking dieting?
Fuck you,
yeah.
man. I'm eating
I don't want to
fucking
feel like
bread.
shit tomorrow.
What do you got going on tomorrow?
We're supposed to go to that
nothing.
art fair. It's her day off. So I
Art
can't
fair?
be-
So you're gonna fucking hit the pen?
Where?
feeling like
Ann Arbor? Ann
No,
Arbor?
Northville. Dude, Will, I'll fucking choke you out.
Dog.
I'll eat.
Sure
Trust
you
me.
will.
I'll throw down. I'll hold my own. I'll
You're
be
gonna
fine.
eat bread. I think it's
No,
a
I'm
little
not
bit
eating
better
bread.
at the joint. At the joint.
It is.
Tasha and I both agree.
The hummus is a little
But-
better. I like to put
but-
the olive oil in the hummus too. No time for
Oh,
fuckery.
no
Little
time
salt.
for fuckery. And yes, but honestly, that place is sometimes hit miss. So you never know what you're
It's
gonna
gonna be
get.
banging. I
It's
bet
gonna
it's
be
busy.
It's gonna be busy,
Yeah.
but it's all right. It's only 8. I mean, they close at 10, right?
Yeah.
We're good. We have time. Anyway, back to
Aliens.
no. I mean, we could.
Sorry.
Talking computer school.
What were we talking about just before I interrupted with garlic paste?
I don't know.
Computer school.
Damn, it was Chris. Oh, your dad is a financial
Yeah,
advisor.
yeah.
So
yes,
now,
Yep.
did he work for only high net worth people? Or was he like, hey, man, here's a spreadsheet of how you should spend your money? Is that why you're so, like, financially, like, stable? Because he's like, Chris.
Dude, Chris
Come
got
in.
like
No,
8 penny
I'm-
jars under his bed.
No.
Bro, Chris, you got that mattress money, dog.
Chris Goldstein
You took
over
your money
here.
out of banks because
Yeah,
you know banks
he
are gonna
doesn't trust
fucking-
that the gold standard. It's all rolled up in Bitcoin.
No.
He's mining
No.
Bitcoin.
My dad did. He worked for American Express for some time. So like little branch. So not like big money, like
Sure.
fucking high executives at Ford and shit like that. But
You're talking to your average, doctor maybe, or fucking
yeah,
Some loser like me.
yeah, yep, yeah,
don't have
exactly.
enough money to have a financial advisor.
We don't have one. I just do it. It's
Yeah.
pretty simple, man.
It really is like these days. Like it is a lot different. Like you have access to.
Many
like-
management tools. and-
Yes, yeah. Like if you were to make a Scott trade, or it's not Scott trade anymore, it's TD Ameritrade. Like, and you wanted a day trade, they give you you can look up like the stocks, like volatility, like what it did last month. Like you have all this analysis at your fingertips. And
What do you mean by day trade?
You buy it in the morning and sell at night when the stock goes up and down. It's dangerous as fuck.
yeah,
A lot of people do it with penny stocks,
yeah,
but it's a good way to lose all your monies.
Why?
yeah,
It's dangerous, super volatile.
yeah,
Because people like volatile stocks. So say you buy something that might tank, but it could go huge.
yeah,
And you just watch your computer, and when it goes up 4 cents, you dump it. Oh, yeah. Chris knows.
yeah.
Have you done it? I've never done it.
Yeah, I tried.
Chris, a day trader junkie. That's where all his money goes.
No, I've never. I tried it once. I remember it was this company. I think it was actually called Seska Pharmaceuticals or Seska like Therapeutics.
Boiler room.
And
Inotech. They got a green neonatal baby care.
yeah, yeah.
I need my money back. My money back.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
What that movie Boiler Room? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
don't know.
the penny stocks movie that they're
Oh.
pushing. Basically like Wolf of Wall Street, like kind of same shit.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember I bought this stock in this company at like $1, Seska Therapeutics, and it shot up. And I didn't buy much, and it shot up to $2. So like $1 to $2.
That's a lot.
Yeah, especially if you bought like 100 shares or something.
$200.
Yeah,
You profit $100.
yeah, yeah.
Holy
so
shit.
once it did that, I was like, holy shit! Like I gotta buy more because it's going up 100%. And then I bought it $2,
It went down.
and it fucking went down.
Oh no!
Yeah, and so
You greedy bitch.
yeah, no,
Barotech?
no, it was
me a second to
it
remember.
was Seska Therapeutics.
I don't know what that is.
Boiler room?
No.
That's a great movie.
Is that the movie you guys were quoting selling things from?
Yeah.
No, that's Glengarry Glen Ross.
Oh.
Which you should be ashamed of yourself for not seeing that.
Yeah, ABC.
And then Boiler Room, if that's
Oh, yeah.
on, my day's fucked because I'm watching it.
yeah,
Really?
Oh, it's so late
It's
90s,
tremendous.
early 2000s, and it's
yeah.
the suits and the cars. Oh, you have to watch it.
Don't pitch the bitch.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, man. Ben Affleck's a badass. And it's a good movie.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
definitely
Yeah.
worth paying for on demand. I can't believe you've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
Guy runs an illegal casino out of his house and then
Yeah,
gets involved
yeah.
with these like shady ass stock traders, and they're like ripping people off, and then you have to watch it.
Yeah.
It holds up
Recco.
too. It holds up.
Recco.
Yeah, Recco. This is fucking wood.
Yeah,
I imagine that's where you work.
Recco. Recco.
Will's lost.
I'm lost.
Are we playing
Sorry,
Catan?
yeah.
Let's eat first.
Let's
though.
eat first.
Yeah.
Are
No,
you
we-
starving, Chris?
I'm sorry.
You guys want to shut it down and get our feast on?
Yeah. We
How long
can
we been
shut-
doing this?
We could leave it set up and
for-
come back and continue.
49 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, did I? I
I'm
wanted to
worried
tell you
about it.
guys
I'm not worried
about
about
my 55-hour fast. And
Oh.
yeah,
That's crazy.
Did you
dude.
sleep?
I-
Well, Sometimes people don't sleep well because of glucose.
The first night I did, and the second night I felt so weird.
I know. That's how it was for me.
Right at around the 48-hour mark, I really had to give myself a pep talk and say, Chris, you're gonna survive, because my body started going into like anxiety, like, you gotta eat right now.
Yeah,
You gotta eat
I
right
thought
now.
it was dying.
Because
Yeah.
you take electrolytes?
I did just the salt in the water.
It could have been potassium.
Yeah.
If you feel racy like that, like whenever I feel like that, it's almost always salt.
I'll tell you what. That first meal I had, this is gonna sound weird, and it was after jiu-jitsu on Sundays. I came home and I made my usual omelet and a wrap, and it's gonna sound weird, but like I almost like broke out in tears, because like, and I think it was because my body was like, holy shit, like finally you're fucking eating. It was so, like, it was bizarre. I couldn't.
Wow, dude.
Oh man, you eat a lot of carbs normally or some shit, because I can go days without eating and be fine.
Like,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I
I
went
don't
till
really
2
get hungry, man. It's weird. I don't get hungry like you do. Like I'm like, I could eat. But
Dog.
you probably should have. I should have gave you a ketone strip. I bet you were super in ketosis.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I went-
55 hours.
Like
dude.
my whole body, like my mind was like experiencing like all these emotions. Like I felt so
Like
emotional.
happy, sad, ecstatics.
I was like,
Probably
just-
that DMT redump from his brain, his pineal gland. Chris was being shot out of a cannon. He needs mushrooms, and you could just fast and eat an omelet. Chris has seen the other side.
Do you think that was what it was? Like DMT just
No.
excreting in my bloodstream?
No, Chris. I think you were just
That's
hungry,
awesome.
dog, and jiu-jitsu's hard. And it was a good burrito. I mean, I don't know.
Dude, it was an
fucking
ex-
burrito.
it
Dude,
was an
if this
excellent
garlic
omelet.
sauce shows up, I could tear up. You never know. So
Dude.
that's good, though. And it's also good to challenge yourself and know that you can get
That's the
uncomfortable
thing.
and do shit.
Yeah.
I know. I'm
That's
such
the
a
thing.
bitch. I'm such
You
a
are
bitch.
a little bit of a bitch
They
about the
say-
food, because that's because of the
Bitch.
football background.
They say with the fasting, it builds brain BDNF, brain-derived neurotropic factor.
Boom.
Yeah.
So, you have to have more than a 24-hour fast in order to benefit from the BDNF?
The real benefits kick in at like 36, 48.
That's what Matt. I remember you telling me that, and
That's really when you know how like I lost so much weight. I don't really have any loose skin. Most people who lose as much weight have a ton of loose
Oh,
skin.
yeah, me either.
It's because I fasted and my body was able to just kind of like eat itself.
and
That's exactly. They say
Go through
people
that
who've had that
autophagy.
skin surgery
Yeah.
or not skin surgery, but like stomach removal. They lose a bunch of weight and have loose skin. A lot of times they'll have them gain the weight back. It's happened, and then they fast, and then they lose the weight, and the skin's not there. Strange.
Wow.
Human body's weird, man.
I just did it slow, and I don't have I don't have loose, saggy skin.
Shit, I did it slow. 4.5 years.
Yeah, 6 years to lose 60 pounds. That's 10 a year. That's nothing, dude. That's less than a pound a month.
That's health. I think that's healthy though. Like the way you did it, that process.
Yeah.
Like that slow process.
Yeah, but I was as plump as a Sunday ham.
Sunday ham.
That's funny as fuck, dude.
So,
I wish I could. Your license is the best.
dude,
It's just like pressed.
my neck starts at my earlobes.
Yeah.
I was the same way. I wish I could show you my license. I had like a patch here. Just a little patch and a
Little hemp necklace. Just face all
fat
blue
cheeks.
out.
Yeah, dude.
All retention from beer and fucking Cheetos and McDonald's. Just puffy.
Oh yeah.
You just look
inflamed.
wet. You just look at someone and you're like, this person eats a lot of carbohydrates. You just look at them and
dude.
tell.
Everyone in the
they just
fucking
look
IC,
puffy.
dude. We'll go to Sheesh tonight, and I guarantee you'll see
Puffy people.
probably 5 out of 10 fat asses.
Oh, it's more than that. Come with me to the city and go in grocery stores. It's appalling.
Yeah.
Like just a cart full of like pink drink. And like lemonade and
I
like
wondered
just
that.
shit food, and you're just like, oh my god, and vegetable oil and
Yes.
just Crisco and French fries and just nothing green. Everything's beige and processed, and you're just like, and you look at them and you're like, it's I get that you don't know. We've talked about this. I think last time. It's just you just feel bad because you just don't know.
Do they not know? Or
I just
do they
think you don't
not
have the
care?
resources. You don't know. It's a food desert.
Dude, when I see some people at Sam's or Costco,
But people around here have money, so there's no excuse to be a gluttonous
rich people
piglet.
look good.
Rich people do look good.
Yeah.
Rich people, pay $150 for jiu-jitsu.
Yep. Rich people can afford to spend money on physical well-being.
Yeah.
We spend an absurd amount of money on gym memberships. Her Orange Theory, my
Absurd.
Jiu-Jitsu, and 2 Planet Fitnesses. We pay $340 a month in just gym memberships.
You know what? We had promotions at Detroit.
Oh,
week
yeah.
and
Tell
a
us
half
about
ago.
that.
Hey, how'd it go?
It was good. It was fun. You know, it was
The blue belt got the stripe of death.
the stripe of
Number
death.
4, you're on watch.
Number 4. Next
Nice.
up.
Congrats, Will.
We'll see. Thank you. It was a good time. You know, real commercial. You know, the DJ and the food and the
Not at
rolling,
our school.
open rolling. Yeah, there was a ton. But we have an affiliates. We have Top Team, Assembly, Formula, and oh shit, there's one other. I'm drawing a blank on it. But anyway, at the promotions, oh god, I just lost my train of thought. What was that? Oh, a kid, white belt. He didn't get his blue belt. And everyone was like, "You're gonna get your blue belt today. This is it." He's really good. He's a good white belt. Young kid, 16 years old.
What is he all upset?
He was crying, and I'm like, "Listen, dog.
Man, come on, dog.
If I could tell you that how lucky you are to be even doing this fucking sport is absurd."
At 16?
At 16, you got rich parents.
My God,
dog.
if I was at 16 and I was doing it,
I
Bro,
know.
I'd be a killer now. I'd be 24 years in. Holy shit.
That's
Ooh, that gives me anxiety.
yeah. I'm like, you don't understand what you got, dog. You don't understand what you're able to do. There's not many people, they have the desire to do it. But, I mean, yeah, you can go in there like, yeah, I mop and anything I can to get in here to train. And, you know, Ryan will let you in if you mop the fucking mats a few times a week and do some teaching or whatnot. But it's an expensive hobby, man.
It's a very expensive
Very expensive hobby. Not many people can afford that. Even people who are, like, living in a house, have kids, you know, are
It's
bringing at least
super,
$80K. They're like, no, fuck that. I can't afford that.
It's super expensive.
Yeah. I'm like, you just got to be lucky you're able to do it. Just, I mean, you can take a few classes and set up some mats and then roll with your fucking girlfriend in your house. But,
Been there, done that.
yeah.
No, just in bed.
Sometimes Tasha and I kick the shit out of each other. Sometimes it gets intense.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'll put her in leg locks and shit. Just,
Yeah.
just a
Rebecca's
little-
got like 8 months of jiu-jitsu, so
Yeah.
it's kind of fun.
Rebecca's got, yeah.
And she's got like 8 months of
She'll
training.
throw the neon belly on you.
Oh, yeah, she will.
Knock that fucking.
She got good frames, those little sharp arms.
She got them razor blade
Got
arms.
them
dog.
razor blade
Just
arms.
like Danny. Yeah. And shin bones like fucking swords. Oh, I saw John Wick 3, dog. It was super tight.
Headshot, stab, headshot, body shot, kick,
Remember
kick.
Yeah, the
The
book.
end.
When he shoved the book into that giant's jaw.
Cut his own finger off. Just so dumb.
Yeah, dude.
The throwing the knives was cool.
Yeah, at the end when he's like, boom, 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 and just lacing him in there. Yeah, I was loving it, man.
It's like, what, 8 words spoken in the whole movie?
Yes. Are you mad, John Wick? Yes. Cut. It was awesome, dude. I'm like, this is awesome.
It's like takes place, like the first movie takes place like now, and then the third movie takes place in like some dystopian future. It's so
no, dude. It's
strange.
only week. The movies. It's like 6 weeks apart.
I know, but it's like a totally different. I don't know. Maybe I need to rewatch the first two.
You
but
might need to.
I looked over at 45-minute mark. I looked at my watch.
2-hour movie.
I looked at Rebecca and I said, "I'm sorry." She
Ah,
goes, "Oh,"
I
she goes,
told
"You owe me."
Tasha that.
She goes, "You owe me."
Oh,
It was
man.
just headshot, body shot,
Bro, he was
center
lacing him
mass,
up.
headshot,
So much judo, no
kick,
jiu-jitsu.
judo, no jiu-jitsu.
He did like one. I think he had like an
some
arm
guy
bar,
in
maybe.
Kesa, and then
Yeah.
some judo stuff.
Yeah, a lot of judo throws. But he was. I don't really like action flicks, but that thing held my attention.
I'm good for a while.
I was also
New
new.
season of Black Mirror is off the chain.
Is it? I don't
Watched
like the
the-
Miley Cyrus episode. Hated it.
You didn't like it? I didn't like it either. First 2 were good.
I don't. The first one, like,
Did you see that one with the
get it.
bromance?
yeah, that's the first one.
Weird. That was weird.
Chris, have you seen it?
I have not.
Chris
no,
don't have
no.
a TV, dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No.
Dog. You're just doing sit-ups.
Just fucking meditates.
I'll
Chris all
meditate
mind-
on it. But I'll visualize what you guys are talking about.
You're not putting any of that.
Chris gets
fucking
all his blue
dogma
light
into
for the
your
month
brain.
here. From my TV. This TV's huge.
Dude, yeah, I know. That's why you guys see me like I'm just staring at because I'm not in front of a TV.
Dude,
The whole fucking
I
week.
watch fucking old fights all the time. Tomorrow, Bellator. Nice card.
Yeah, who's fighting?
Gegor Masasi against...
I just saw a thing on MMA on his Instagram saying, "I don't do this shit for fun. I do this for the paycheck."
well, I don't blame him.
You know,
I want to get punched in the head.
What an absurd way to.
I get it.
Yeah, these pride fights. Those Dan Hendo and that's Silva, isn't it? Who was that?
This is old school, buddy.
Yeah, that's
All right, Bellator. Except I spelled it wrong.
Oh.
Dude, I'm about to tear that restaurant up. They have no idea what's going on. About to show up there with a big dick and a smile.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I'm trying to think about. Maybe I got a shawarma.
Paul
plate.
Daly,
There you go.
Lovato.
I've been doing. Yeah. My friend and I will joke. My friend Mark will joke, and I'll be like, "Mark, this is you," and I'm like, "This is me."
Rock solid, baby.
And then
Fucking
this is
Pringles
just
can
Mark.
of death.
Mark.
Yeah.
Let me just lay it on here.
Yeah. I love like the thud too it makes. Like,
Yeah.
like yeah. Yeah.
Right on the face.
Oof.
Yeah. it
Chris.
is.
Yeah, right. Mine. Don't even fucking make it. Yeah, right. Come on. You know. But what are you gonna do?
I'll give you 12 inches. It just takes 4 pumps.
One pump chump. Don't be a one pump chump, dog. Used to call kids that.
One pump jump.
Yeah, football freshmen. Don't be a one pump chump, dog. Come on.
Hazy and the new guys.
I got hazed.
Of course you
And not fraternity hazed. Those guys go
Fuck that,
way
man.
overboard,
I'm not
dude.
paying
I
for
didn't-
friends. That wasn't for Uncle Matt.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
that.
didn't-
No.
No.
People
No,
are
no, no,
people are justify to me that football is a fraternity. They're like, it's the same thing.
Well, so is
Like,
jiu-jitsu. How's that any different?
yeah, you're right. We just don't. We
We're
do
a-
drink
It's a little cultish.
a little,
Yeah.
a lot.
BJJ.
Yeah, just in
Yeah.
general.
I think.
All right, here he goes, Will, with this fucking
Here we go.
diatribe. Go ahead, Will.
No,
we should go to dinner.
I've been to 4 schools and they're all culty.
They're all
And on that note,
On that note, garlic dip, watch out.
Yeah.
come
Nice.
for that ass, son.
Thank Topo
Yeah.
Chico.
2 blues and a white.
2 blues.
Fucking smash
Oh,
people.
2 blues
2
and a
whites
white.
and a blue.
2
I'm
blues.
sorry, I fucked it up.
Chris
I
got
fucked it up.
promoted. Beautiful. All right, tremendous. See you guys later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.